Hi, I'd like to make a quick video showing you how to use the solver on a TI-36X Pro. So I'm going to turn the calculator on and just clear everything out. This num solve is the solver I want to use. That's a blue function, so I hit second num solve, and now it's got an equation in there already. So I can just press clear and go to the other side and press clear, and now I've got a box equals a box. So I'm going to type the equation I want to solve into this window, and this is the equation I'm going to do. This is question 1 from worksheet 16. X squared over the quantity 0.1 minus 2x, that quantity squared, is equal to 155. So I'm going to type this in just as it is on the paper. Here is my variable button, and if I press it once I get X. If I continue pressing it I can get these other letters, but I usually just stick with X. We want X squared, and then that's divided by the quantity 0.1 minus 2x, close parentheses, and square that quantity. So that's the left side of my equation, and I move over here to equals and type in 155 because that's what the equation says. I'm going to press enter, and it's going to bring me this window. So that x equals, that is a starting value for the solver. It solves by iteration, and so it needs to start somewhere. Generally, starting at 0 is a good idea. Then I'm going to press equals. If I had a different variable that I wanted to solve for, I could adjust that here, but this is only x, so I'm going to press enter and wait. And so there's my number, 0.048. Let's write that down. 0.048 is equal to x. Now I can solve again, press enter. Some equations have more than one root, and so what it's going to give me here is the value it just found, and I'm going to tell it to maybe start at 1 instead and solve. And it gave me a different answer, so I'm going to write that down, 0.052. If that gave us the same root, we could try again, press enter, maybe try -1, come at it from the other direction. And I think it's going to choke. There's the choking. Okay, it says no sign change error. That means that it cannot solve the problem from the starting point I gave it, or that can sometimes mean that there's an error in the equation. If I press equals here, enter, nothing happens. I press clear. This gives me back to the equation. So when I'm in this window, if I want to go up and look at my equation to change it or just check it, I can go up arrow, and that'll bring me up to the equation, and I can scroll through it and make any changes I need. Sometimes you may be able to reuse parts of an equation for another problem, and you can just go in and change it and then go through and solve it again. Hope that's been helpful. The solver on a TI-36X Pro calculator, very useful tool.